The digital currency market declined by $9 billion over the past 24 hours, after showing a $30 billion increase in value from $370 billion to $400 billion. Bitcoin is struggling at $8,500. The price of the Bitcoin has struggled to surpass the $8,500 mark on May 14, even after it exceeded $8,700 on the 13th. The market began to recover with the recovery of the price of the Bitcoin to $8,500 and the recording of initial currencies such as Ontology ONT gains in the region ranging between 20% to 30%, but the market failed to sustain momentum at the mark of $400 billion. In an interview with The Express, the digital currency analyst and researcher Matthew Newton said that the major banks have invested heavily in digital currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum and the entire digital currency market, echoing the position of Steve Kieverin, Federation Investors, which manages $364 billion. Newton emphasized that, in the short to medium term, could lead to higher institutional demand for digital currencies, allowing the market to recover to its previous levels. In this regard, Newton explained, despite some initial positions, the inevitable reality is that most of the major banks have invested huge sums in research and development in the technology of blockchain digital currencies themselves. It will take some time for institutional investors to enter. While suggesting that Goldman will not sell or buy real currencies, some doubts remain, but there is growing acceptance that these assets have emerged to remain. Many traders believe that New York's Blockchain Week, which the Consensus 2018 has learned, will help the price of the Bitcoin recover and the market to recover. Last week, the market was unable to record any major moves in the upside direction, and if the price of the Bitcoin remains below the $8,500 mark, other major currencies and primary currencies are likely to continue to fall throughout the week. However, if Bitcoin managed to secure a support level of $8,800 and looked forward to the $9,500 advance by the end of the week, the digital currency market could experience a surge in volume and new capital flows. The volume of trading in the market actually increased by about $21 billion, up by more than $5 billion since the Atheist 10 of this month. Based on volume, the price of the Bitcoin could regain momentum and move towards the $8,800 mark or test the $8,000 resistance level in the short term. Primary digital currency. Numerous primary currencies, such as SALT, Ontology and Storm, have recorded strong gains against the US dollar and the British pound last week. Given that primary digital currencies have seen intense movements between high and low, most of them will depend on the short-term trend of bicarbonate and Ethereum. With the Bitcoin dominance at below 37%, it is clear that small primary currencies have begun to outperform the major digital assets in terms of performance. As market conditions improve in the coming days,